There was a great story about a great Chacham. They called him Reb Shlomo the jeweler. He lived in the great city of Aleppo. And he had a morning routine. Every single day he would head to the mikveh early in the morning. And then after the mikveh he will go learn. And then after learning he will daven. And after davening he will continue to learn. And after learning until 11 o'clock, he will go and open up a shop around 11 o'clock. And this was his normal routine. And then when he comes to the store, people will come and they will ask him to appraise the value of the gems, and he would, the jewelry, and then he would buy and sell. He was very successful. One day as Reb Shlomo was heading to the mikveh early in the morning, suddenly he bumps into this Arab with this huge turban, with this huge tabush. So the Arab takes off the tabush and he says, Rabbi, I heard that you're a jeweler over here. I have an offer that you cannot resist. So the rabbi says, listen, I'm in a rush right now. I have to go to the mikveh. I have a schedule ahead of me. He says, you don't understand. Let me show you something. He starts unraveling the tabush, the turban, and then he takes out this beautiful gem. He says, this gem is worth $1 million. And I was only here for a few days, and today's my last day. And I heard that you are a jeweler, and I was interested in selling it to you for wholesale price, for half the amount. Are you interested in buying it or not? The rabbi says, I'm sorry, before I can do business with people, I have to first take care of business with God. And the man says, you don't understand, you're losing out on an opportunity. You're never going to get a business offer like this again. He says, it doesn't matter. He continues to walk. The Arab says, okay, no problem. I'm going to go find someone else to sell it to. So the rabbi went to the mikveh, he went to learn, he went to daven, continued to learn. As he was on his way to his store, suddenly he sees a big crowd of people. And he approaches the crowd. He says, what's going on over here? So there's a funeral. Oh, who passed away? Oh, there was an Arab. He was a merchant. He was here for a few days. And today was supposed to be his last day. He was leaving. And he was supposed to check out of the hotel. But he ended up dying before he had a chance to check out. So now he never paid the hotel. And the custom over here is, if somebody doesn't pay for the hotel, they take his items, they take his assets, and they start to sell it. And now all of a sudden he starts seeing in the front, they're selling his belongings. And they start screaming, who wants the Arab's watch? Who wants his watch? And this guy screams $200, that guy $300. And finally they give it away. And then they go to the shoes, who wants the Arab shoes? And he says $100. The other guy goes for another $100. And finally they sell the shoes. And this goes on. And finally they announce, and who wants the hat? Who wants the turban of the Arab? Now nobody in that crowd knows that within that turban is the gem, except for Reb Shlomo. And this guy, who wants the turban? Okay, $10. The other guy says $20. The rabbi announces $30. Everyone was wondering, what does the rabbi want from this turban? What does he need a turban for? Okay, let him have it. He goes to the front, he takes the turban, goes to his shop, starts unraveling the turban, and there it is, the gem. A gem that he would have spent $500,000 on, he got for free, because it was meant for him. And when you do the right thing, and you live a life with God, no one can take anything away from you. That's a life of emunah. You trust that God will take care of you. You trust that at the end of the day, if it's meant for me, it's meant for me. And no one could lay a finger on me, and no one could pull $1 out of my pocket. I trust it's all from Hashem. And in the end of the day, as long as I'm doing what's right, Hashem will provide.